Hello, in this session I'm going to show you how to attach receipts to your expense report. I think one of the most popular ways of doing that is going to be the use of Receipt Express. And when I open up Databasics on my PC, in my Receipt Express, I see that I have 5 receipts in here that are available. These are receipts that I've taken a picture on my smartphone, and they're available to go ahead and code those. I haven't done anything with those yet. So if I click on Receipt Express, I'm going to see the receipts in my repository, and I can go ahead and I can click on one of those. I'm going to click this Wegmans receipt, and over here I have a picture of it. I can enlarge it. I want to look at the details of it. Click on Next. Oh, it does say to select an expense report, so make sure I do that. I can use the existing report that I already have that I'm accumulating all of my expenses for this pay period in. Click Next. And now I go ahead and enter my information just like I would if I wasn't using Receipt Express. So I'm going to code it to food, and you'll notice that over here in the dollar amount, it picked up $1. Looks like it picked up my Shoppers Club savings, so it's not actually the total of my receipt. So there is technology within Databasics where it will try to read your receipt and then put the amount in and the date. So I got the date right, 6/9/19, didn't get the amount right. So I'm going to change it from $1 to the actual amount I spent, $149. And I'm going to go ahead and click Next. And now this is the item I just worked on. Now my receipt is attached, coded to food, got the right date, it's all set. I'm going to save as draft and exit. And I want to show you that there are other ways of adding receipts. I'm going to add another expense. Not sure of the dollar amount, so I'll just put in $10 for now. And I'm going to save this. And once I do, this receipt is available, and I can go ahead and I can click on that. And then I have the two options. I can browse from my local computer. So these are receipts that I've already scanned into my U drive that I could now go ahead and I can attach. Or the other thing I can do is I can select something from my receipt repository. So I could go ahead and I can select one of these receipts. I'm going to look at this dollar amount because it probably doesn't match up with what I put in. And this dollar amount is $16.07. So I need to make sure I change that. Let's see, I'm going to save it, but I'm going to go back in. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change that amount. I said it was 16. Oops. All right. All right, and I've updated that amount. So again, the way to attach a receipt is either uploading from your repository, uploading from your U drive. There is one other way to attach a receipt I want to review. If you're back here on the your login page, right here there's an email address. And what you can do is you can actually email a receipt to yourself. And if in the subject line, if you actually put the expense report number, that will get right attached to your expense report. So if I know that, which I do in this case, that it is expense report number 1189, what I would do is I'm going to send an email. My subject is going to be R1189. And if you forget that, it's right here in the subject. Enter R and then the 4-digit receipt number. And you would just attach a receipt, send it off, and it might take a minute or two, but what you'll find is that receipt will actually be attached to your expense report. If you don't know the expense report, then you could simply just go ahead and attach a receipt, and that, again, it'll find you. It knows that that is you, and it will go to your Databasics app. So those are the ways of attaching a receipt to your expense report.